Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 42 of Let's Play XCOM 2 with the Alien Hunters DLC. We are going to head out on a landed UFO mission, and one of the things I want to say before we start is I'm going to really make an attempt to try and do a little bit more planning of my turns before I take any actions. So hopefully that won't slow us down too much, and hopefully we'll be just a little bit more effective on the battlefield. Okay, so I had assembled the squad, but what I haven't done is kind of picked the specialty grenades that I want to bring. I think what I'd like to do, I'll have her carry the frost bomb, and I'll give her the battle scanner. And I guess that doesn't really leave her with one of those she can carry. But I'll bring the gas bomb. And other than that, let me see. Hudson is hurt, so she is our sniper for today. Daria's hurt, so he's going to be our ranger. And actually, I had forgotten. I was not going to bring Anna. That's why I didn't have anything special equipped to her. I wanted to bring Elsa and see if I can, remove her shaken status. So I'd already given her a couple of items. Now that does mean that I don't have the frost bomb. So I guess what I'll do is I don't really want to lose any of, what I'm carrying. You know what? I don't necessarily need the skull jack. Although, actually, I am going to bring it. Never mind. I'll just put it here. I like the skull jack, if only because it gives her a very efficient way to kill Archon. Not just officers, but troops.
Deployed. In position for deployment.
Somehow a group of resistance operatives managed to disable a UFO that's set down near one of their camps in this area. They gave us the ship's position, and it's likely to be carrying valuable alien technology, so we're moving in to secure the site. Neutralize any hostile contacts on approach. Menace 1-5, UFO site coordinates locked in. Move to secure the area, neutralize all hostiles.
Okay. Oh, I could have used Elsa. Let me just do this. Well, let's see. Where's the corner? This is an edge. And yeah, that certainly isn't. So it's closer in this direction. All right, fair enough. Well, why don't I bring him here?
Roger that.
I don't want to just beeline into the UFO. You know there's guys out here. I'll come here. Nothing. Not a darn thing. Okay. Well, I can come this way with her. Now, I don't like getting too far apart, because it's not like I want to split the squad up or anything.
Heading there now.
But I don't want to take twice as many turns to find things either. So here we go. And obviously, it's not like I'm going to attack them this turn or anything. But at least now, you know, we can see them. Now, she can't see them, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, I have people I need to move closer before I worry about somebody with squad sight. And I'll move her here. I really need to worry about these guys, though. I suppose I need to worry about all of them, really.
Location confirmed.
Okay, Leah. She can't. I can come here.
I'm all over it.
It should work. Now, I was going to keep her back, but you know what? I made her a
Roger that.
gunslinger, more so. And I've gotten in the habit of leaving my sharpshooters way back all the time. And that isn't something I need to do necessarily. It's not even necessarily good for me to do that. So all of a sudden now I can't see one of the Archons, which is a bit awkward. What's awkward too is I can almost come up to this cover. And instead, if I want to move up and try to get a different angle, I got to take half cover. I mean, if I move here, I don't know. You know what? She has an 87% chance already. I'll go ahead and do this. At least it'll give me a little... Yeah, there you go. And I still have an 87% chance at that guy, so I'm fine with that. How about you? You can see both. And one I can even hit with lightning hands. That's worth remembering. Okay, I'm going to say I don't feel the need to start this attack with, what am I looking for here? A grenade. Grenade damage, it's only 2 enemies, and we don't have to shred armor or anything. So these guys don't really seek out cover. I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to fire at one of these guys with her. And I'll just hit the one that I have the best shot at. Now, of course, it would be really juicy to do this, right? But there is a fairly significant difference between a 72% and an 87%. And I feel like right now it's more important to me to just try and land some damage and get the holo targeting on. 10 damage is nothing to sneer at.
We're visible here.
And now they're going to move probably forward. And we'll see what happens. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay, so I am going to say, now I need to be a little bit careful here since she has been revealed, but she isn't seen by anybody, so I'd like to think that if I came here, it would be okay. I could come here, but that, if anything, I probably run a greater risk. Let me see, though. Is it even necessary? Yeah. I don't know how much this goes up if I get closer to it. That's the question. All right, I tell you what. I'm going to do a very modest change, but it is going to, like, cut the distance in half. So I'll come here, and I'll be on the other side of cover from the one guy. I did almost entirely eliminate my chance of missing. My crit chance didn't change a lot. And as is so often the case with these guys, what looked like an opportunity to do amazing damage kind of got trashed by the fact that, you know, they dodge. They dodge. That's what they do. Okay. So he's poisoned. Alright, so I have Leah. I can use run and gun to come over here with him. I would prefer not to. And I don't... Well, let's see. I'm going to shoot with her. Done.
X-ray neutralized.
So, this is where we're at. We have two ways we can go. I can do nothing and hope that he will do blazing pinions. And since I have not hit him yet, there's a pretty good chance of that. Or I could like bring, I could shoot with her. I could bring him over and shoot with him. And then depending on how that goes, I can use her to try to finish him off. I could even use the mimic beacon here. So I tell you what, I have said many times I don't really like trying, to defend my way to victory. So this makes me a little anxious, but I'll go ahead and step up. Ugh, this is a little grotesque.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And I'll just hit this guy for all I'm worth, get the hollow targeting on, but hopefully do real damage. Okay, that's not bad. And we got burn damage. But now the real key is I need to get him over there.
Moving to designated
So, if you would be so kind. It is really unfortunate to lose my
Set him up, knock him down.
camouflage, whatever you want to call it.
Tired of waiting around.
Concealment. That's the word.
They're on to me.
They are indeed onto you, sir. But he's dead.
You can't handle
And having a turn that's absolutely guaranteed to take no damage, or an encounter, that's pretty darn good in my book. So,
I'm on it.
okay, that's two Archons up, two Archons down. I started to say Andromedans, which is not quite right. That would be quite a nasty group, a pair of Andromedans.
Menace 1-5. We just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon. You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal before they send their whole fleet after us.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know to what extent I really feel the need to go for broke on that. Usually what happens is I move forward
Good to go.
and
I'm on it.
I bust my butt to get in there. There's like 6 aliens standing within 2 feet of the stupid thing. And, like I'm lucky to get out of it with 3 wounded soldiers or something. And I don't want to. I don't want to do that. So maybe I'll just look at it as an opportunity to get some more experience and leave it at that. Okay. I'm reloading most, as you can see. And I'll put her on Overwatch. I have very, very few guys on Overwatch.
Let's move already.
This is actually a bad move. I shouldn't have moved him forward. I got away with it. That doesn't make it good.
Overwatch.
I could have revealed a group over here, and that would have been really bad. As it turns out, that's okay. We're going to get him on their turn. Well, that's unfortunate that he missed. That could have been a nice way to weaken the guy. So we have a shield bearer and an officer, and it looks like that is all. I have to admit, I kind of like the two-person groups. So what I'm realizing is that when I was moving forward, I didn't think enough about who I was moving, because I really don't love the fact that my grenadiers were towards the back. She, in fact, can't even see the one I would most like her to shoot. Yeah, 68% is pretty terrible. I could use a grenade here, and I kind of like that. So I could hurt both of them, bust up cover for both of them. What about you? You're probably not going to do me much good, right? You got the shotgun. I don't have run and gun, so yeah, I feel like she's going to do me very little good this turn. This is the only viable spot Leah can come to, so let's bring her there. She can only see the officer, so this makes the grenade better because I just have such a poor shot with the full cover. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Unfortunately, it does mean no hollow targeting, at least from her, but we'll shred some armor, we'll bust some cover, we'll do some damage. All things considered, that is all good, really. Okay, so you can only see that. Oh, hey, you know what I didn't even think about? Although it might be a little bit of a foolish chance. Nope, she's too far away to use that. She has an excellent shot at both, so let's hold her. Okay, so here's my question for him. Now, I just used run and gun. So this guy has a ladder. I got to be careful where I position myself. We don't want to give him an easy flank. In fact, I may have screwed up having her shoot because of that. And I'm one too far away to... yeah, that's rough. Okay, well, I tell you what. I'm not going to get... If I'm going to get another shred, it's going to come from her. So I will move him forward. I have to do that.
Here I come.
Can I get a good shot at him? I can. Okay, I'm in. This should just kill him, and a bunch of people have a good shot at the officer. Yep.
You want some more?
Okay, save the implacable for now. All right, I don't really need to move her forward, so I will just take this shot. She could even just get the kill. But she didn't. That's okay. I have a guaranteed kill with her, but I will do this. There's like 0% chance. Okay, no, I don't even need to do that. I'm going to try and get it for her. All right, good. You know, she's still at that level where promotions are not quite as difficult to come by. And yeah, I will just go in Overwatch with her as well. And at least we have a couple. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave him right where he's at. I don't really want to pull back. If somebody comes on patrol, I'd rather just see them. But they came from the other side, didn't they? Sneaky devils. It's too bad she shot him and not the Lancer. So we got a Lancer, a Trooper, and an Andromedan. Oh, that's too bad. Well, hopefully the hollow targeting will help somebody else, but no. Nope. And that does go away, right? Yeah. It's only good on their turn. Okay, well, she has an outstanding shot at him, and I'm probably going to take advantage of that fact. But this is an issue. She has an outstanding shot at him. I mean, I don't think there's any question we can kill the Andromedan. My concern is these guys. Who has the frost bomb? Is it you? Yes. And let me guess. Yep, I can't get there. And I'm not real sure I can get there no matter what I do. That is an issue. So, Mimic Beacon. That's what this is saying to me. Who had the Mimic Beacon? It's her. Which is fitting since she's the one, you know, What's the deal with these guys? Okay, we have a plan for them. So, all I need now is a plan for this guy. And I think when Carrie has chain shot at 100%, boom. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, as usual, it sucks that they're left with 1 health, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, I'm going to bring... no, I'm not going to bring her down because that would be a stupid thing to do. So instead, I'll do this. Ooh, 18. Sweet. And yeah, of course, oh, that's, yeah, I should have saved her shot probably. Yeah, I used her because she was far away from these guys and I still have some dreams of, you know, attacking them this turn. But that was foolish. In hindsight, I should have saved her really high damage attack for when this thing, you know, recharged. But I didn't. So. Oh, he can't see it. Thanks to the sight line. Yeah, okay. So if I'd have stopped here, he probably would see it. I might be able to use the grappling hook to fix that. And since I intend to use the mimic beacon no matter what, now I'm not going to go this far. I'm going to come here and hopefully that's good enough. Actually, well, I'll do it. This thing is melee only now, so don't think... Oh, you're kidding me. I still can't see it. Okay. I thought just changing the angle a little bit is all I would need to do. But it isn't. That's okay. I can go on Overwatch and it's basically the same thing. So, you know what? Nope, she's not close enough. Let me come over here.
Moving to position.
I'm going to try to get her in position for next turn. But I actually don't even need to wait. Yep. Oh, she could do that. Here's the question. Do I have any realistic chance? So she can't see that stupid thing either. Yep, this is difficult. And she probably won't be able to see it from here any more than he can see it from there. But you never... Oh, hold on. Theoretically, this would tell me. Oh. Okay. Supposedly, I would be able to see it from here, according to the little reticle. And I can't. The most worthless tool ever, I think. Or I am the most worthless ever at reading it. I do not care to use a grenade in this instance. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the shot that I've got. Yeah, I'm actually second guessing myself on that too. Okay, I can use a pistol shot. 63%. See, this guy can be poisoned, and the Andromedan can't. So, I like that idea. Now, I have to use the other action, you know, like this. So, but here's what we're going to do. We're just going to put it over here. Now, I am hoping the Andromedan, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's too far away to get in a melee attack. We'll see. If this works the way I think, these two will definitely go after the beacon. Yeah. See, I wanted that attack to go to the Andromedan. But it won't. It will not, because unfortunately I don't get to control which alien moves first and absorbs Overwatch.
Target neutralized.
But the good news is we killed a guy. And the only thing I would have done different, if I had thought that he would move first, I would have moved the beacon so that this guy would definitely see it. But it actually, it was a complete non-factor. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, so let me get Leah to start things off. Okay, he's holo-targeted. Not that I think we even genuinely need that. Now, if I do this... Yeah, she'll... see, I don't want that. I could come here, but then there's a very good chance she wouldn't be able to do it. So, hold off. I could use lightning hands. And I just feel like for the most part I don't need to. So why... who do I want to get the kill? Did Elsa get a promotion? She sure didn't. Can I even like get over there and get a good shot? I feel like that tree is going to block her. No, it doesn't. Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to use lightning hands. Maybe I shouldn't. Alright, you know what? I'm going to worry more about killing these guys and less about who I get the kill. That's not amazing. Alright, you. I'm gonna get an early preview. No matter what, we're killing him this turn. Okay, let's go for it. Okay. I don't want her to take damage, but man, I'd like this. I'll just do this. Oh, wow. Well, it didn't much matter, did it? Yeah, we weren't going to get jack squat. We get this. This is our reward. So, I got to say, it's not really one I'm excited about. It's not stuff we needed. But, oh well, it is what it is. So, okay, that guy's dead. Let's go ahead. Let's see, 3 to 4, 6 to 8. Let's just do this. %, sounds like a winner. And is there any reason that I don't want her to get the kill, or... Well, yeah, that's right. I said I was going to try to get it for her. Yep, okay. Okay. Promotion yet? Nope. I'm trying. So at this point, we've definitely put a dent in their numbers. In a couple of turns, we're going to have a, what's the word? A new group. Reinforcements are going to come. Yeah, I'm not going to burn one of her free reloads. So the crappy thing is, of course, we have no way of knowing where reinforcements would come. I don't know that I really want to burn multiple turns, but I am feeling like I need to do reloading this turn. So then the question becomes, is there somewhere that I should go? Like, should I reposition my troops at all? Like, kind of move here over on the wing? Does it matter? I think Oh, well, I got a little cocky because I did not think that there'd be another group out here. So that's my bad for sure. I got overconfident about it. At the same time, I think we can deal with this. I hope so. Maybe not. That will be certainly very entertaining because I have used a lot of actions. There's no question about that. So, okay. Here's what I need to do. He still has both of his and can use run and gun. She has an excellent shot at that guy. Nobody has a good shot at him. But am I correct that he could come over here? Okay. So let's do this. First thing, you just come on over. And point blank, we got 100%, 105 crit. And yep, that officer is toast.
Who's keeping score?
So that's over. Now we have this guy. And there's a couple of ways we could go. Now she can't see him. Hold on. I don't even know why I use this damn thing. So supposedly if I come here, she'll be able to see him. Well, brother, I hope so. Oh my God, it worked. 94% and we get hollow targeting. So I'm pretty good with that. Now, I don't need to do anything fancy. Let's just kill him. Okay, done.
Target neutralized.
All right, so yep,
Scanning.
that's fine.
Moving to Overwatch.
And nah, I'm not gonna move him. I think I learned my lesson on moving guys like that when we're pretty much done. Okay, so yeah, I have to say I don't want to go anywhere. I'm gonna bring him here, I think. Actually, let me think. Let's bring him back towards the middle a little bit. I don't need to worry about, well, I probably should have reloaded him, to be honest.
Let's do this. Scanning.
I'm probably going to end up just sitting here for a couple of turns. Yep.
Sure
I'll
thing.
put her towards the middle, too.
Got it covered.
Should I move her over this way? I think I will.
That's affirmative.
Try and get her in position with those grenades.
Got it covered.
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure we've killed 10 guys. And that no one is outside the ship now.
Alien reinforcements
That
inbound.
there would be a group in here. And the gatekeeper is in that
We've
group.
got confirmation of multiple inbound transports. Looks like they've locked on to the distress beacon. Neutralize all hostile reinforcements to secure the site.
Okay, so that's really problematic because there's no way I can get over there and actually get a decent Overwatch.
No need to ask twice.
You know, I could like try to come here. I'm just really nervous fighting down on the ground like that. Let me see what he could do. Jeez, look at that. Even with his speed, just really rough. And then there's almost no cover down there.
Good to go.
Well, that's the problem. I could have come over here, or I could have gone over there, but you have no way of knowing, you know, which side they'll go to, or if they'll just go to the middle or what. So I think my goal here is I'm just going to get everybody as far over that way as I can, with the exception of her. And we'll go from there. So, I mean, I could move her forward, but I don't even think it's worth it. Now, I assume that's the group of the gatekeeper. I definitely don't want to engage them at the same time we do these guys. That is a complete and total non-starter for me. So we have 2 heavy mechs and a trooper. Fair enough. I mean, in and of itself, that doesn't particularly scare me. I don't like that, you know, they're going to get to kind of get set up and... Let's see.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I'm really tempted to stay back. Like, I kind of want them to have to spend a turn moving towards us and have no visibility on us at all. I really don't want to give them the chance to draw first blood, plain and simple. So we're going to kind of stay well back from the edge, and you know, I won't necessarily come to a place like here. I want to be behind full cover, etc. Now he might be able to come a little farther forward. So that's fine. I'll bring him here. Because again, there's no way they're getting to that spot. That does mean that my sharpshooter is not going to be as useful. Because, you know, like if somebody could see, I could just put her on long watch and that would be awesome. But will she be safe there? I'm not even positive she would be. So I think I'll just come this far.
Affirmative.
Okay.
What was that sound?
Well, here they come. We'll see what happens.
Perfect. Covering now. Got some
Okay. So they were not technically activated, I think. Woo! I got in some massive damage. Okay, well then this worked out, you know, very well from my perspective. So what I want to do, okay, none of them are on Overwatch. That is outstanding. I want to get him out of the way. And that's a little tricky because then it's like, okay, but where do you want to go? Is it realistic that I could kill all 3 of these guys this turn? Because that seems like a wildly ambitious agenda. So maybe I want to use Frostbite on one of them. That would suck because that means I can't... Oh, okay. I don't need to move her. Oh, well, this is awesome. I might be able to just kill this guy right now. What about him? All right, let's go for this guy. 99% chance, and he's dead. That's phenomenal. Yep. All right. I mean, he's not dead, but come on. You can't complain about that at all. So, Leah. I don't really want him. Can you move forward? I would need to move Elsa out. I don't think there's any question of that. And if I want to move her forward, and it sure seems like I would want to do that, then like this is pretty much as close as I'm getting.
On my way.
Don't like that it's partial cover, but I'm going to deal. So she's going to move up. My goal is bare minimum, I want that other mech dead. Well, what I mean to say is I want both of the mechs dead. Getting this is pretty important. Okay, we got it. We got it. I'm going to try and use my ranger to just kill this guy. So, as long as the entire rest of the squad... Okay, so she can't see that other guy. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's get her the kill. She hasn't had one all mission, I don't think. So, mech down.
How about that?
She has a 100% chance at him, only 61% at him. I don't see any reason to pass this up. Okay. And so now I've got Elsa. Yeah, all right. It's just these two. So if I just come right here, there is some possibility that I reveal somebody, but I mean, I need 2 kills, man. So I don't think so. I think the gatekeeper's inside the ship. Not him. Him. Wow, I actually don't have as good a crit chance as I want, but it was good enough.
You can't handle me.
Okay, let's try and finish this guy. Done. Good deal. Good deal.
Only the best.
And she got her promotion, which is excellent. Hi, future TapCat here. After this fight, I spent a number of minutes first looking just to make sure there were no other enemies out here. And then I positioned most of my soldiers on this ridge, reloaded, all that, and then sent Riku to the spaceship. My plan was to have him activate the pod and run out of there into, you know, a waiting Overwatch ambush. Now, where I ran into a problem is that when he walks into the ship, you'll see that he doesn't actually see anything the way I expected him to. Now, I thought that meant that the enemies must be in the next room, like through the door on the far side. So I ended up moving, you know, farther in to try to let them see him. What I did not account for is the possibility that they could be in the room he had just entered, but because they were kind of behind a pillar, he simply couldn't see them. Of course, in hindsight, it was really foolish to move forward that far. I did not need to do that. I could have just moved another tile or two and seen what happened. But then because I did, you'll see I was really stuck for how to get out of here and keep him alive. And so I had to develop a plan on the fly because my old one really got wrecked by coming this deep into the room. I did not do a great job of explaining all of this at the time. It was kind of all swimming in my head at once. So that's why I'm doing this small section of post commentary. But now we're going to go back to the live commentary that I recorded at the time. I hope you enjoy the rest of it, and you know, please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment on this mission. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Yep, that won't work. Here's what we're gonna do. Once I figure it out, I'm gonna use run and gun, and boy, I wish I could come here. Exactly 1 square away from everywhere I want to be. Okay. Here we go. He is now untouchable. That will help. Now, you know, what would help more is if I could get the H out. Come there. What if I came here? Would that matter at all? Nope. Well, I mean, I could always move forward.
Heading there now.
Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Disco. Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Come get some.
I think I'll come here in Overwatch.
On my way.
Hopefully I do not regret that.
Moving to Overwatch.
I think I will come here. I'll have two that the stupid thing could AoE, but I already had that with her.
Covering now.
And it's chasing my ranger anyway. Actually, if it really does go after him, that would be almost perfect. Yeah, because of that. But it affected her all that way away? Wow. I sure hope that was the gatekeeper. Oh, it was a zombie. Okay. Well, she killed it. That's good. Unfortunately, it royally screwed up my let's get rid of Shaken plan. Well, that sucked. Okay. Step 1. Heal our ranger. Now, this is fairly bad. I hate to waste all my shots on this stupid garbage. I want Overwatch for when this thing comes out. I mean, but I can't leave him here. That's just lunacy. Okay, well, let's do this. We're gonna start. Now, hold on. I'm going to use her whole turn to get Elsa back in fighting trim. Apparently... Oh, that is her whole turn. Right. I understand. Okay. Now, I'm I'm a little anxious about using her because I really don't want to get hurt again. That would be extremely bad. Possibly lethal. She can't see. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to heal her.
Get up and get back out there.
You know, again, the only thing I would do different is I probably wouldn't have even moved her up, but I don't know, maybe I would have. Let's use lightning hands here. Make sure I kill it with my next shot. Okay, and I wouldn't have if I hadn't used lightning hands. So I'm very happy I did that. This should be lethal.
Nailed him.
Okay, I don't think I want to move her, so... Leah, I definitely want you on Overwatch.
Come get some.
And... should it come here? If I draw the Stun Lancer out, I'll probably just kill him. Arguably, maybe I should have gone up on the roof, but I don't think there's any cover up there. Well, there is, but like, not in a place I want to be. Okay, let's go. Is that the gatekeeper? I can't tell. Yep. It's the only one with armor. And it's got a little less now.
Hit the armor.
Alright, well, so much for hitting the Stun Lancer if he comes out. I am behind full cover. Hopefully that's good enough. It is.
I can't move.
And please miss. He did. Thank you for being so accommodating, sir. Okay. Okay. So we're kind of done screwing around now. What I need to do is get in as close as I can. She's already got 89%, but I'm worried about that outcropping. Will I screw up her shot? I mean, if I come down here, she'll be able to see, but I'll lose the elevation bonus. No, I should be able to see it. Let's see. See what happens. I'm up to 92%. So, do I kind of go for broke here? Part of me really wants to. But, let's see. I could bring her here. Is anyone else close enough to get there? Not even remotely. And it's not like she has running guns. So let's come up. I'm not even... Oh, she can, but wow, she has a horrible chance. So I need that hollow targeting first. She has a terrible chance. What if I do this? I was kind of saving this. So let's do this first. Although, maybe I should have used her hollow targeting to set up the chain shot. Would that have been smart? Maybe. Maybe. Always smarter after I do an action. Why is that exactly? I can't kill this even if I do that. All right, let's just try to maximize our chances then. Because if I got a clean whiff out of that, then the likelihood of it living through the turn, you know, goes way up. And that would be really bad for me. Okay. Wait, she wouldn't be able to see it from there. She can see it from here, but not from here. Oh, okay, so I can't move. I just have to take this shot. Okay, fair enough. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. I'd really like to use her on one of these guys. Or even... Yeah, that's really tempting, because I could fire the pistol. One at him. Okay, I'm going to try this, I think. Oh, that sucked. Okay, hold on. That kind of changed my whole thing. She can't move again. This is the best shot she's got. Let's take it. Let's hope for the best. Okay, one less gatekeeper in the world. Should have done that before I did this. So now, it's just these two. He could definitely kill one of them. The thing is, can she? See, I might have been able to if I'd have gone for a pistol and then rifle. Maybe. But now I've screwed myself. Now I've screwed myself. Well, these are the last two guys, so let's at least get them both poisoned, if I can. Actually, I just realized this is no problem whatsoever. And it's no problem whatsoever for two reasons. Because they're the last two guys on the map. And once I kill one of them, I will be untouchable. But I don't even need to worry about that, because it's very likely I'm going to kill both. Just like that. But yeah, like if I didn't have the axe, no biggie. I just use it on one of, use the shotgun on one, and then the other one wastes his turn shooting at me. All right. Well, I don't feel too bad about the wounds we took there. I missed a hack on the one guy that we used, I can't think of the name, but the skull mine. And then the gatekeeper did his AoE. Well, there was no way that I can think of I could have prevented that. I suppose if I'd had the mimic beacon still, but I felt like I needed it earlier. That's the only way we would have stopped it. And I'm not sure I would have used the mimic beacon that turn anyway, because I don't know if I could have gotten it where I would be confident he could see it. And if he doesn't see it, you're just completely wasting it. So, yeah, overall, I feel pretty good about it. But that said, I wanted Elsa to not be shaken anymore. Elsa's still shaken. I didn't want hospital time. We're going to have some hospital time. So, you can rationalize or talk about why it wasn't your fault. But it's still not the result I wanted. So, but all three considered lightly wounded. That is important. And I am taking run and gun because it's awesome. And Leah, you made it. And I love chain shots so much that I will take that. So, okay, I was just curious how... It's funny, wow, most of these guys, with the exception of Leah, who's been on way more missions, but the kill count here is very close. I think I may just literally sell all three of these. I just don't think at this phase we need any of them. And let's go in. Supply drop, yes. Actually, before we do that, I was thinking about this. Well, I was going to put Erin in the Advanced Warfare Center, but the problem with that, I was going to retrain her, make her kind of a mix between being a healer and being a combat hacker. But the problem is I just hurt, where is it? Jennifer for 6 days. But I can't do Erin yet anyway. She needs a day, so. I guess bottom line is, net, I have to get some people healthy first. Let me go get my supplies. Let's make that job 1. And then I need to get back on the clock pretty quick here and go knock out another alien facility, I would say. I believe I can just start working on the western U.S. Okay, we got an EMP bomb. That'll help. Blue screen rounds are available. Icarus armor. That's what we're doing here. Wow, it's not cheap either. Okay.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
But, you know, hey, we got to see the sweet, juicy alien hunters loot. Okay. Do I want to do this? I have 400 alloys, so I'd rather do this. 80 intel. Yeah, let's go.
Setting course for Western United States.
I still have 102 left. What's the clock? Give me 6. Just one time. Give me the minimum. Stingy SOBs. Okay, since we got a good dose of people back, I am going to go ahead and do this. We're going to send Erin in for retraining. I've been thinking about, I don't know, I feel like I kind of take a very rigid approach a lot of times where I'm like all one way or all another. And, yeah, that's not necessarily the best. So let's retrain her. We're still going to take some healing stuff, don't get me wrong. And maybe this will just be a disaster and I'll immediately retrain her again. But, you know, we're going to try. We're going to see how it goes. Now, I see that we have a retaliation mission. So we didn't get to open up the alien facility, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll do this when we come back. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.